September 3, 2021. In dreams, I saw two pregnant women. One laughed at the other, because she was much older than the one who was mocking. After time, it was time for the birth of the youngest woman, and she gave birth to a boy, like many at that time. The time for the birth of the mature, adult woman also arrived. And when she was in labor, no one wanted to assist her like the other women who had given birth, nor as the younger woman who made fun of her. I saw her a little anguished, the older woman who was in pain. And, unable to turn to anyone, she stood up and raised her hands to heaven. She put some cushions on the floor, she stood over them, held on to a wall, and pushed with all her might. Soon, the child was born and she began to attend to her, forgetting about herself. When she was sure that the child was okay, she proceeded to finish off with delivering the placenta and, with her own cleansing, she cleaned herself. She then went to bed with the child to feed and warm her. I saw her day and night dedicated to her child, and I heard her pray, "Father, make my husband come back soon." After a few days, while she continued jealously taking care of her child, someone knocked on the door and she quickly went to open it. All emotional and tearful, she threw herself at the feet of that visitor, and I heard her say, "Oh, my husband, come and meet your child." I saw him advance to the room where the child was. And, there, the woman told him, "Look at her. This is what you desired, a girl. You always desired for this, as, according to, you wished to have a daughter who was the apple of your eye." The man took her in his arms, lifted her up to heaven and said, "Father, thank you for giving her to me, you gave her to me and I will return to you with her." While this was happening, a mob approached their house. They were the other women who had given birth to other men, and they were shouting terrible things at the woman who had given birth to that beautiful girl. Using violence against the door to break it down, I saw how the girl's father grabbed her, in front, in his arms, and I saw his wife grab one of his arms, and they fled behind the house, into the mountains. There, they were assisted by angels. And they were like this freed from the fierce mob. At that moment, there I woke up. And I was told, Psalm 91, repeat it and do not forget it from your memory, because as it saved you in the past, so it will be for you and for everyone who believes in the same way today. God grant us to understand what the Eternal wants to let us know at this hour. May the Lord bless us.